Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Lena Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today we are making folded paper Christmas tree paper clips, or origami paper clips of Christmas trees. So I already made a few of the origami Christmas trees. You can see the paper clip in the back, and you can play with the decorating, the embellishments that you add to the tree. You can make it shiny, you can ink the edges, you can punch shapes, you can add ribbon, you can do whatever you want, whatever you have in your stash, use it. The idea is to use a square paper, so any size square paper that you will make will work. Of course, the larger the square, the larger the tree, so it depends what you want to use it for. And I recommend using a lightweight kind of an origami paper, not cardstock, because that will be really hard to fold as the layers accumulate. So you take a piece of square paper and fold it diagonally like this in half, and then you open it. Let's move those aside. And then you fold the straight edge, aligning it with the center fold like this, like we did when we made paper airplanes when we were kids. That's the same kind of fold, at least in the beginning. So both sides, aligning them with the center. And then you have a bottom point and a top point that you're going to fold one on top of the other. So you bring the bottom to the top and fold it like this, and you see that it's starting to be layers on layers, and that's why you need a thin paper. And then you want to fold diagonally again, aligning it with the edge of the diagonal paper that is already folded on both sides like this. You don't want it to peek out. This is going to be the back side of the tree. So now it's starting to look like a Christmas tree. And then you take this part and folding it back. Now here is where you can change things. So this is the front, and what we're creating now is the pot of the tree. So the original design is to align these bottom lines of the folded paper with the bottom triangle like this, and then fold back the point towards the top fold. So this way you get a really wide pot for the tree. So if you want to make it a little narrower or smaller, you simply make the fold, the original back fold, a little higher, and then the other fold a little lower. This way you can control if you have a tall pot, a wide pot. Just play with the folds. You see, it changes the size of the pot that you get. So you decide how you want to play it. Once you have it folded, you need to glue all the loose parts. So this little triangle gets glued, and then the part of the pot gets glued as well, only to where there's paper, of course. And then the inside fold as well. Don't want any loose parts. And this part is the final part that you glue. And then starts the fun part of decorating your tree. Now you can leave it as is and add it to cards, scrapbook pages, junk journals, mini albums, party invites, whatever. Make it a dangle for presents. You can add it to gift cards, etc. If you want to make it to be a paper clip, then you need a piece of paper, just a scrap piece of paper, that can fit on the back like this. And of course you need a paper clip. Now you decide if you want this to be lower or higher. If you want it higher, just make sure that you trim the corners so they won't peek out from behind the tree. So then you add your paper clip. If you want it to be higher, simply remove or cut out the corners like this, and then you can attach it higher. I always like to attach, when you insert your paper clip, you'll have a smaller part and a larger part, so I like to glue the side where the smaller part of the paper clip is. So I'll have the bigger part to clip on whatever it is I'm adding it to. And once you have that glued, let me bring a piece of paper and show you. You have a really cool paper clip. Now if you will put the paper clip more to the bottom of the tree, then it will pop out more from the page that you're going to clip it on. So again, up to you. So here are all the paper clips. I think they're really cute, really cool. You can add them on the side, on the top. These are so fun. So I really hope that you like this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything and you'll be able to follow all the tutorials and make all the projects, including this adorable idea for folded Christmas tree paper clips. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.